Milkman, Mr. Milktastic, coming back at you with another episode out here splashing in the fishbowl. And on today's episode, I just was, thinking. And I'm like, what did I do to the mother of my child to make her not communicate or stop communication with me, right? I was just thinking about it because, like, it was communicating and then all communication just stopped. And I'm like, what was we arguing about that made the communication stop? Then it was like, oh, I came to the house and I was supposed to see the baby, and then she ghosted me later saying that she had mouth problems. But my thing was like, even if your mouth was hurting, you could have still brought the baby because you could have just kept your mouth shut. We didn't really need to talk about it too much. You need to just bring the baby, right? Here, that's neither here nor there. I didn't get to see the baby, and then, oh yeah, she told me the baby was walking. Like, oh, our baby's walking. I'm gonna send you a video. Well, I waited all day and get the video, so I went to check her social media, and I seen that the baby was walking, but she was walking towards I guess her dude, which I don't care because you're in a relationship, so buddy's gonna be there. Okay, that's cool, but after the fact that she ain't let me see the baby, she FaceTimed me with the baby, and then was like, didn't have the adult a conversation about, oh, my mouth was hurting, so that's why you couldn't see the baby. We didn't even talk. After I got off the phone with the FaceTime with the baby, she texted me that she need money, diapers, wipes, clothes, woo woo. So, I got no problem sending that stuff for the baby. But my thing is, why you ain't bring the baby to me when I was just home for the weekend? And then she got upset because I mentioned that I seen the babies walking. The video she was saying she gonna send to me, I seen it on your social media, and I seen her walking towards him. Like, then she made it seem like I'm upset about that, and just cut me off. Like, totally cut me off. Like, no communication, blocked me on social media, so I can't see no pictures of the baby or nothing was going on. And I was like, I didn't do any fucking thing wrong. I didn't do a goddamn thing wrong for this girl to be like not communicating, not talking. You feel me? Like I ain't do shit. But tell her, hey, don't be playing when I come in town. I'm only in town, a few times. Let me see the baby. You feel me? Okay. I don't get to see the baby. It's all good, right? I'm still sending money, still reaching out, still ain't getting no communication. It is what it is. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all see the thumbnail, y'all see the title. Y'all could research that title and research this stuff. It's called forced fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing that I'm just making up. It's actual terms. Like, these girls are spurglers, like they stealing sperm, you feel me? I ain't know that they wanted to be single mothers, but nah, they out here stealing sperm. Y'all gotta be careful, man. That's why, you know, I ain't tripping, but I just, like I said, I just woke up and I was thinking about that shit. Like, what made this girl, like, cut me off? Like, why she's not communicating? Why she's not letting me see the baby? Why she's not letting me visit? And it's just, I couldn't come up with no good reason besides the fact that I seen the baby walking towards the dude. And then she tried to, like, beat me getting mad. You know what I'm saying? How you beat me getting mad? And I wasn't even mad. I'm just saying, like, yo, because the baby took her first steps that Monday. If you would have brought it to me that weekend, maybe I would have seen her taking her first steps. Maybe she should have took her first steps towards me. It should almost make me wish I had a whole different, another baby mama that didn't play games with the baby. You feel me? For real. Like, man, I wish I had a better baby mother. Ain't playing these little childish games with the baby. But that's enough rant about the baby. And I just would make you guys aware that there's some spurgling going on around here and it could happen to you. So make sure you flush those condoms, take them with you, put some hot sauce in them like Drake say, whatever it takes. But yeah, let's go ahead and get off that right there. That was my little rant for the day because I was trying to figure it out. You don't want to have little people in the world and you ain't being a man and taking care of your people, your little people. But some females make it difficult to just be a man and handle responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you pick the right one so you can pick the kitties up, because you pick the wrong one and you won't even be able to pick the kitties up. You won't even be able to see the damn kitties. You got a whole human out here, you can't even see them. We gonna pray about that woman and that child and this whole situation because I refuse to keep stressing about it. Like I have stressed about it since I heard about it, so I ain't stressing about it no more. Right? Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me bring y'all up in my world. Let me bring y'all up in my world right quick. Y'all up in my world right quick. Share. You understand me? Yeah, that's real though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bashing nobody or nothing. I'm just speaking the facts. Like I ain't did nothing for you to be not letting me see the baby, not letting me visit the baby. You feel me? I ain't did nothing at all. Dear Lord Father up in heaven, in Jesus' name, I ask you to change the mindset of the mother of that child. In Jesus' name, I don't know what is going on or what is wrong there. I pray and I rebuke any demons, any devils in Jesus' name. I don't know why. I just started thinking about it. I'm kind of sleepy, but I've been thinking about it. I just started thinking about it this morning like, hey, what I did. I don't remember doing too much, God. I know this is not a proper situation and not how things are supposed to go in the order that you would have them go, but you can make all things for the good of the messed up humans that we are. We are nothing but flesh made of dirt that you saw fit to put your breath into. So I thank you for giving me breath this morning. Thank you for giving me life this morning. And like I said, I pray that you correct the mindset of this potential mother of my child. In Jesus' name. I also ask that you be with me, my family, my friends, and my foes, and keep us safe, protected, and under your wing. In Jesus' name. I ask you to keep my brain, my soul, my spirit, my mind, my heart calm, knowing that you are the rock, my rock. You are in control. In Jesus' name, please give me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from your word as I read. Let the hearer of your word get knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And also, let them get the motivation to pick up the word and read for themselves. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm praying for people. I ain't talking bad about people. I ain't gonna bash people, put people down. I'm gonna pray for you. Because I don't know what your issue is, what you're going through. Everybody going through something. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going through a little something. We ain't play no games though. A little bit tired over here. Why is they not rocking on this stove? I hate getting here on time. I think I got something else to do after this. On time, and I see somebody else pull up after me, and they rocking their truck after me. I don't be liking that right there, bro. Like I was here, why I'm not being unloaded? What's going on? It almost makes me want to question them. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get into this word. Oh, I dropped some water on my Bible. Not cool, not cool. I'm gonna get into this word and get into some financial IQ. And if they still ain't turn that light red, then I know just what to do. Go take me a damn nap. I ain't gonna go in there harassing like, y'all hurry up, hurry up. No, y'all got about a good hour or two before I need to trip out. All right, we is in 1 Samuel's. This is chapter 13. It's a war with the Philistines. Saul was 30 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned for 42 years over Israel. Now Saul chose for himself 3,000 men of Israel, of which 2,000 were with Saul in Michmash, and in the hill country of Bethel, while 1,000 were with Jonathan at Gibeah of Benjamin. But he sent away the rest of the people, each to his tent. Jonathan smote the garrison of the Philistines that was in Gibeah, and the Philistines heard of it. Then Saul blew the trumpet throughout the land, saying, let the Hebrews hear. All Israel heard the news that Saul had smitten the garrison of the Philistines, and also that Israel had become odious to the Philistines. The people were then summoned to Saul at Gilgal. Now the Philistines assembled to fight with Israel, 30,000 chariots and 6,000 horsemen. And people like the sand which is on the seashore in abundance. And they came up and camped in Michmash, east of Beth Aven. When the men of Israel saw that they were in a scrape, for the people were hard pressed, then the people hid themselves in caves, in thickets, in cliffs, in cellars, and in pits. Also some of the Hebrews crossed the Jordan into the land of Gad and Galilee. But as for Saul, he was still in Gilgal, and all the people followed him trembling. Now he waited 7 days according to the appointed time set by Samuel, but Samuel did not come to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. So Saul said, "Bring to me the burnt offering and the peace offering." And he offered burnt offering. As soon as he finished offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him and greet him. But Samuel said, "What have you done?" And Saul said, "Because I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that you did not come within the appointed days, and that the Philistines were assembling at Michmash. Therefore I said, now the Philistines will come down against me."
Well, I know why they told you to be. You're supposed to be at the other building. You looking for? Are you G3? I know why they told you to back in here.
Yeah, they told me to back in 514. They took my paperwork right there.
This ain't 514.
Oh,
this is 214. You're gonna read the sign.
Where 5 at?
On the other side of the building.
Like go around this way?
No, the other way.
Gotta go that way?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, appreciate it. And that's why they would be unloading my trailer. I'm at the damn wrong door. The lady told me come around here and get on 514. I come around here, it's 214. I done forgot. All I see is the 14 and start getting on the door. Damn, this shit say Sleepy Bird. Oh, this nigga really took the PCO. He a goofy. I'm just gonna drive in violation. Okay, let me not talk about all that. Yeah, he a goofy. I'm just gonna drive in. I feel he calling you all the time, man. Oh, you took the PC? I'm gonna show you how you do when you take the PC, but you're gonna be fixing goddamn violations then. Shit, nigga. I'm still gonna do what I'm doing. Fuck out of here. Goofy man. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take the PC off. You see what I do when you take that PC off? I can ride it. Violation, man. I fix that, nigga. That's harder to fix than PC, huh? Ain't my fault, brother. Ain't my fault. I'm trying to take the PC from you, boy. Can't take the PC from your mans, man. I ain't going for that. I'm just gonna ride the violation, man, brother. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna ride the violation, my brother. Why did she point to go around this way if it's around that way? Kind of confusing. Yeah, I'm riding violation. Oh man. Look, okay. Got an old slip that say 514, nigga went on 214. Don't be retarded sometimes. But there's no easy way to get to the other side of the building. That's the problem. He's saying go this way like yeah. This lot that I'm in, y'all, is really, really big. And they got trains. The lot that I'm in is really big, and they got trains moving through their yard. So you might be held up for 20, 30 minutes just waiting on the train to get out your damn way. Not a good look. But what we're going to do is we're going to find out the hell they were talking about and get on over there, whoever the hell he was talking about. On this side? Okay, I'm going on this side. That's what we doing. This what we going. This what we doing. What we going. This what we doing. So it's on this side of the building. We was on the wrong side of the building, y'all. So yeah, make sure y'all put the rubbers up and shit. I ain't do nothing. And Casey the baby. Ain't my fault. I ain't for the stress about it. I'm not even for the worry about it. Let God worry about it and let God fix it. Let God deal with it. You understand me? Oh my gosh, they got me around here around somebody that can't drive. He been parking since I pulled over. Yeah, stop looking at me and just get your ass on the door. That's probably why you can't get on the door. You keep looking at everything else except what the hell you supposed to be focused on, man. Focus on that damn door, man. You'll get on it. You should have been on that door from the time I hit the car. You started backing up, pulling up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. They do got a wall in front of the place where you gotta park that make it difficult to park. I'll try to show y'all when I start backing up. But they do got a wall in front of the place where we park. I hate when they be having stuff in front of where you gotta park at. I was tripping though, cause this nigga really took the PC off. He think I killed her. I don't care. I ride in violation, my boy. You gotta fix that shit later. You know what I'm saying? He's a hater, man. He's a hater, man. He's a hater. He just did that this morning, too, because I was using that shit this morning. Them boy be wanting to babysit me a little bit. I don't be on that shit, though. You feel me? Man, still backing up. Boy be wanting to babysit me a little bit, like micromanagement. I don't like that. I can't wait to Nina come back. Niggas in the office right now. Ooh. But he's still backing up, man. Drivers be having a ball watching other drivers that came back up. I don't be into that shit, like, man. Especially like this guy holding me up. Man, get your ass on that door, boy. Thank God for morning motivation. Morning motivation. Get on your millionaire mission. Get out there. Make it happen. This man is still backing up. I don't know if I just overconfident with the backing, but it's just like, bro, it don't take that much. Once you learn how to back up, though, it is a skill. It's a task now. That was the hardest thing for me learning, so I won't be pressuring them too much, but it be like, come on, bro. Like, when they look older, it's like, bro, how long you been doing this shit, my nigga? You is not a young rookie, brother. You should be able to whip that shit, get on the door, and know exactly what you're doing. Because he still ain't on the door, and I'm finna whip right past his ass and get on my door. I'm not finna play with him. He like, you gonna do about 10 more pull-ups. Not finna play with this man. Gonna get the fuck around, you heard me? Dealing with that wall in front of me right now. Show y'all this wall that's in front of that nigga, man. This the wall that's in front of your boy. Right here. Fucking wall right in front of that nigga. Gotta go over the tracks. Hopefully y'all don't fall over. As we go over the track, triggering tracks. See how close that wall is? So close to that wall. Pull up number one right there. That's the first pull up. really close to that wall. Got trucks coming around the corner. Try to keep my pull-ups to a minimum. Definitely gonna have to do another one over here though. I can already see it. It's the second pull-up. Okay. Rocking and rocking. We did 2 pull-ups, right? I counted that right. We did 2 or 3 pull-ups. We didn't do too many pull-ups. We didn't take all day like buddy. But my skills are sort of superb. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got the skill set I got when it comes to backing up. I want to test my shine out. I want to test my shine out to see if she know how to back up like she say she do. What's up, baby? You know how to back up like you say you do? I just did that close to the wall. Oh yeah, you be doing that shit every night, right? With them trailers and shit in front of you. That's how close the wall is to me. I had to back up right there. So yeah, let me go ahead and get to it. But for sure, you guys do your research. I already know you got the skills to pay the bills for real. You know, I got a couple little videos. Can't put them out yet though. I'll wait till we boss up. But where we was at, cause he did interrupt us while we was reading to make sure we get on the right though. Okay, now he waited 7 days, according to the appointed time set by Samuel. But Samuel did not come up to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. So Saul said, "Bring to me the burnt offering and the peace offering." And he offered the burnt offering. As soon as he finished offering the burnt offering, behold, Samuel came, and Saul went out to meet him and to greet him. But Samuel said, "What have you done?" And Saul said, "Because I saw the people were scattered from me, and that you did not come within the appointed days, and the Philistines were assembling in Michmash. Therefore I said, now the Philistines will come down against me at Gilgal, and I have not asked for the favor of the Lord. So I forced myself and offered the burnt offering." Samuel said to Saul, "You have acted foolishly. You have not kept the commandment of the Lord your God, which he commanded you. For now the Lord will have established your kingdom over Israel forever. But now your kingdom shall not endure. The Lord has sought out for himself a man after his own heart, and the Lord has appointed him as ruler over his people, because you have not kept what the Lord commanded you." Then Samuel arose and went up from Gilgal to Gibeon of Benjamin, and Saul numbered the people who were present with him, about 600 men. Now Saul and his son Jonathan and the people who were present with them were staying in Gibeon of Benjamin, while the Philistines camped at Michmash. And the raiders came from the camp of the Philistines in 3 companies. One company turned towards Oprah, to the land of Shul, and another company turned towards Beth Horon. Another company turned toward the border which overlooks the valley of Zibeon towards the wilderness. Now no blacksmith could be found in all the land of Israel, for the Philistines said, otherwise the Hebrews will make swords or spears. So all Israel went down to the Philistine, each to sharpen his plow, his mattock, his axe, and his hoe. The charge was 2/3 of a shekel for the plowshares, the mattocks, the forks, and the axes, and to fix the holes. It literally said to fix the holes. Yeah, I know you had the skills. You should just be like, no, come do it. You wake up. I know you had the skills back then. You just didn't want to test yourself. So for all you weird people that be looking for hoe in the Bible, they actually talking about garden tools and not other things. Now no blacksmith could be found in all the land of Israel, for the Philistines said, otherwise the Hebrews will make swords or spears. So all Israel went down to the Philistine, each to sharpen his plowshare, his mattock, his axe, and his hoe. The charge was 2/3 of a shekel for the plowshares, the mattocks, the forks, and the axes, and to fix the holes. Fix the holes, man. So it came about on the day of battle that neither sword nor spear was found in the hand of any of the people who were with Saul and Jonathan, but they were found with Saul and his son Jonathan. And the garrison of the Philistines went out to the pass of Michmash. We got to keep going on that one because they didn't really get too much into it. You know what I'm saying? That was just like they didn't really win the battle. They bought the battle. Jonathan's victory, chapter 14. Now the day came that Jonathan the son of Saul said to the young man who was carrying his armor, come and let us cross over to the Philistine garrison that is on the other side. But he did not tell his father. Saul was staying in the outskirts of Gibeon under the pomegranate tree, which is in Migron. And the people who were with him were about 600 men. And Asa, the son of Atub, Ashkar's brother, the son of Penias, the son of Eli, the priest of the Lord at Shiloh, was wearing an ephod. And the people did not know that Jonathan had gone. Between the paths by which Jonathan sought to cross over to the Philistine garrison, there was a sharp crag, C-R-A-G, on the side, and a sharp crag on the other side. And the name of one was Bozez, and the name of the other was Sinai. The one crag rose on the north opposite Michmash, and the other on the opposite Gibeah. Then Jonathan said to the young man who was carrying his arrow, come, and let us cross over to the garrison of these uncircumcised. Perhaps the Lord will work favor for us, for the Lord is not restrained to save by many or by few. His armor bearer said to him, do all that is in your heart. Turn yourself, and here I am with you according to your desire. So that was his main man's right there, like his right-hand man. And he like, yo, man, we going to sneak over here. We ain't going to even tell Israel, the army, my dad, and nobody. We going to sneak over here with these knives we got. Because remember, ain't nobody had knives or swords or nothing, because the Philistines took all that from them because they didn't want them to be able to rise up and whoop their butt. So nobody don't got no knives, no swords, no nothing. But Jonathan and his homeboy got some swords. And they like, we finna go over here and cause havoc on these uncircumcised, filthy peasants. Let me stop. But they about to go wreak havoc on the Philistines. Then Jonathan said to the young man, okay, behold, do all that is in your heart. Turn yourself, and here I am with you according to your desire. Then Jonathan said, behold, we will cross over to the men and reveal ourselves to them. If they say to us, wait until we come to you, then we will stand in our place and not go up to them. But if they say, come up to us, then we will go up, for the Lord has given them into our hands, and this shall be the sign to us. And they used to be depending on like some, that's really stepping on faith. Because you over there with like 30,000 people. Y'all ain't even got 3,000 people on your side. Like 2 of them went over there with 30,000 people. They really had faith in God. You got to have big faith like that to step out against your enemy. When both of them revealed themselves to the garrison of the Philistines said, Behold, Hebrews are coming out of the holes where they have hidden themselves. So the men of the garrison held Jonathan and his armor bearer, and said, Come up to us. We will tell you something. And Jonathan said to his armor bearer, Come up after me, for the Lord has given them into the hands of Israel. Then Jonathan climbed up on his hands and feet with his arm bearer behind him, and they fell before Jonathan, and his arm bearer put some to death after him. That first slaughter which Jonathan, his arm bearer, made was about 20 men, within about half a furrow in an acre of land. Whatever half a furrow in the acre of land is. Yeah, that's how they used to talk. Yeah, we're gonna need about a half a furrow of acre of land over there, so we can build a little back house. Yeah, Elijah need her own little back house, so she can do hair, she got wiggle mama, all that stuff right there. Might have to put one on the side for Cameron too. They seem like he don't want to go nowhere. I'm just saying, got to build 2 houses in the back for the 2 ones to get them out the house, so you can walk around the house naked again. I'm just saying. All right, so where we go? So they telling them boys, come on up, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And Jonathan like, oh Lord, God done told me we could slaughter all these niggas. Let's go get them. And it's just 2 of them. Remember that, it's just 2 of them. Then Jonathan climbed up on his hands and feet, and his arm bearer behind him, and they fell before Jonathan, and his arm bearer put some to death after him. That first slaughter which Jonathan, his arm bearer, made was about 20 men, within about a half furrow of an acre of land. And there was a trembling in the camp, in the field, and among all the people. Even the garrison, the raiders trembled, and the earthquake, so that it became a great trembling. Now that got to be petrifying right there. Like, you see your men them getting slaughtered, and then the earth starts shaking. You ever been caught up in an earthquake? I've been in small earthquakes, like towards California. I think that was California. I've been in small earthquakes, never a big one. But that's some scary stuff when the whole ground starts shaking. Now Saul's watchmen in Gibeah of Benjamin looked, and behold, the multitude melted away and went here and there. And Saul said to the people who were with him, Number now and see who has gone from us. And when they had numbered, behold, Jonathan and his arm bearer were not there. Then Saul said to Ahaz, Bring the ark of God here. For the ark of God was at that time with the sons of Israel. While Saul talked to the priest, the commotion in the camp of the Philistines continued and increased. So Saul said to the priest, Withdraw your hand. Then Saul and all the people who were with him rallied and came to the battle. And behold, every man's sword was against his fellow, and there was very great confusion. Now the Hebrews who were with the Philistines previously, who went up with them all around in the camp, even they also turned to be with the Israelites. Who were with Saul and Jonathan. When all the men of Israel who had hidden themselves in the hill country of Ephraim heard that the Philistines had fled, even they also pursued them closely in battle. So the Lord delivered Israel that day, and the battle spread beyond Beth-aven. Saul's foolish order. Now the men of Israel were hard pressed on that day, for Saul had put the people under oath, saying, Cursed be the man who eats food before evening, and until I have avenged myself on my enemies. So none of the people tasted food. All of the people of the land entered the forest, and there was honey on the ground. When the people entered the forest, behold, there was a flow of honey. But no man put his hand to his mouth, for the people feared the oath. But Jonathan had not heard when his father put the people under oath. Therefore he put out the end of his staff that was in his hand, and dipped it in the honeycomb, and put his hand to his mouth, and his eyes brightened. Then one of the people said, Your father strictly put the people under oath, saying, Cursed be the man who eats food today. And the people were weary. Then Jonathan said, My father has troubled the land. See now how my eyes have brightened, because I tasted a little of this honey. How much more if only the people had eaten freely today of the spoil of their enemies which they have found. For now the slaughter among the Philistines has not been great. Then they struck among the Philistines that day from Michmash to Ajalion, And the people were very weary. The people rushed greedily upon the spoil. The people rushed greedily upon the spoil, and took the sheep and the ox and the cows, and slew them on the ground. And the people ate them with blood. Like, God, dog, how hungry y'all had to be? They was out there fighting and killing people all day. And Saul done told these people they can't eat nothing, no bread, no water, don't eat nothing until we kill all these niggas. So now all the people gonna be fighting and killing all day, they tired. So when they finally get to the spoil, they just go crazy. They just kill the cow, kill the goat. They so hungry they eat it right with the blood. They just don't care, they hungry. It's like, nigga, we gotta eat. So they start eating right there. And that's just crazy when you think about it. All right, so boom. The people rushed greedily upon the spoil, and took the sheep and oxen and cows, and slew them on the ground. And the people ate them with blood. Then they told Saul, saying, Behold, the people are sinning against the Lord by eating with the blood. And he said, You have acted treacherously. Roll a great stone to me today. Roll a great stone to me today. Saul said, Disperse yourselves among the people, and say to them, Each one of you bring me his ox or his sheep, and slaughter it here, and eat. And do not sin against the Lord by eating with the blood. So all the people that night brought each one his ox with him, and slaughtered it there. And Saul built an altar to the Lord. It was the first altar that he built to the Lord. Then Saul said, Let us go down after the Philistines by night, and take spoil among them until the morning light, and let us not leave a man of them. And they said, Do whatever seems good to you. So the priest said, Let us draw near to God here. Saul inquired of God, Shall I go down after the Philistines? Will you give them into the hand of Israel? But he did not answer him on that day. Saul said, Draw near here, all you chiefs of the people, and investigate and see how this sin has happened today. For as the Lord lives, who delivers Israel, though it is in Jonathan my son, he shall surely die. But not one of all the people answered him. Then he said to all Israel, You shall be on one side, and I and Jonathan my son will be on the other side. And the people said to Saul, Do what seems good to you. Therefore Saul said to the Lord, the God of Israel, Give a perfect lot. And Jonathan and Saul was taken, but the people escaped. Saul said, Cast lots between me and Jonathan my son. And Jonathan was taken. Then Saul said to Jonathan, Tell me what you have done. So Jonathan told him and said, I indeed tasted a little of the honey with the end of my staff that was in my hand. Here I am. I must die. Jonathan like, hold up, bro. You telling me because of some foolish order that you made that nobody can't eat? I ain't even here. Now I was over there fighting. I ain't heard that you told everybody they can't eat till you kill all your enemies. So you telling me I done went over there and whooped these niggas, got y'all all excited to come back and whoop these niggas, and now you telling me I gotta die because I ate some honey? If you could see it, it's in parentheses. That boy say, Here I am. I must die. Like, nigga, I gotta die because I ate some honey? Y'all tripping. All right, let's see what happened. Saul said, May God do this to me and more also, for you shall surely die, Jonathan. But the people said to Saul, Must Jonathan die who has brought about this great deliverance in Israel? And I told you that boy Jonathan, like, man, I'm over there fighting. Nigga, ain't you tell these people don't eat. I came back, nigga, I'm hungry. I see some honey, nigga, I'm eating. Nigga, I'm hungry. You see how my eyes got bright? I wonder what kind of honey they had that instantly you could tell the countenance of a person brightened just from tasting honey. They ain't like he had a bowl of honey. They like the nigga put it in the stick. He had the stick that he was walking with, his walking stick, and he just put the part that he keep his hand on in the honey. I'm assuming he used the part that he put on the ground and tasted the honey. But they were ready to kill that boy. Saul was ready to kill that boy. He like, man, people like, oh nah, you ain't for to kill him. He done went over there and saved us from these Philistines. You not for to touch Jonathan, not that day. Must Jonathan? But the people said to Saul, Must Jonathan die, who has brought about this great deliverance in Israel? Far from it. As the Lord lives, not one hair on his head shall fall to the ground, for he has worked with God this day. So the people rescued Jonathan, and he did not die. Then Saul went up from pursuing the Philistines, and the Philistines went to their own place. So Saul was really fit to kill his son because he ate the honey. And the people literally had to stop this man, like, brother, you crazy, brother. We not killing him. He saved us. We not harming one hair on his head. I like that. I like that. Constant warfare. Now, when Saul had taken the kingdom over Israel, he fought against all the enemies on every side, against Moab, the sons of Ammon, Edom, the kings of Zobah, and the Philistines. And wherever he turned, he inflicted punishment. He acted violently, not violent, valiantly, and defeated the Amaleks, and delivered Israel from the hand of those who plundered them. Now the sons of Saul were Jonathan, Ishvi, Malchishua, and the names of his two daughters were the name of the firstborn, Merab, and the name of the younger, Michal. The name of Saul's wife was Anom, the daughter of Amhaz. And the name of the captain of his army was Abner, the son of Ner, Saul's uncle. Kish was the father of Saul, and Ner, the father of Abner, was the son of Abiel. Now the war against the Philistines was served all the days of Saul. And when Saul saw any mighty man or any valiant man, he attached him to his staff. Okay, Saul's getting good. Saul, y'all, I can see the next chapter already. Saul is about to get into it. Remember, Saul is the first king now. If people say they wanted a king, they got Saul. And on to today episode of Increasing Our Financial IQ. All right, we did bobbling for apples yesterday. A pause before going on. We did that too. Before going on into higher forms of leverage and control, I believe it is important to recap and review the points covered so far before getting more complex. These are the 7 points. So we got a 7-point cue right here. We got a 7-point cue we've been reading. Increase your financial IQ. If you ain't been here to catch none of this reading, you in luck today. You're going to catch 7 other recaps of what we've been learning and going through. So this is 7 other recaps right here. A pause before going on. Before going on into higher forms of leverage and control, I believe it is important to recap and review the points covered so far before getting more complex. These are the 7 points. Point number 1. There are many types of leverage. The financial leverage most people are familiar with is the leverage of debt, aka OPM. Other people's money. There are other types of financial leverage, such as the leverage of financial intelligence applied to financial control. In fact, all financial intelligences, which are increasing income, protection from predators, budgeting, leveraging, and information, are forms of leverage. Leverage is anything that makes your job a little easier. It's easier to move a heavy object with a forklift, and it's easier to make a sophisticated investment decision with a higher financial IQ. Point number 2. Most investors invest in paper assets they have very little control over. Example, paper assets are savings, stocks, bonds, and mutual and index fund. Because these assets allow little to no control, these investors have very little and low returns on investment and reflect a low financial IQ. An example of low financial IQ is a 5% return on savings, paying taxes on that return, and then having inflation almost wipe it out. Point number 3. An increase in return does not mean an increase in risk. When financial advisors say that an increase in returns mean an increase in risk, they are right when speaking about paper assets. They are wrong when speaking for all assets. Assets such as a business or real estate require more financial intelligence, allow for more financial control, and permit a higher degree of leverage with very low risk. The key to low risk is higher financial intelligence. This is why I recommend that people start small and stay small, as they allow their financial intelligence to increase. With an increase in financial intelligence, their returns on their investment increase. If financial intelligence is low, then leverage may deliver a blow to financial IQ, the measure returns on investments. Point number 4. Most financial advisors are not investors. Financial advisors are simply salespeople. Most financial advisors, even many real estate brokers, invest only in paper assets. If they invest at all, most have very little leverage, professional and financially. In many cases, their professional and financial leverage ratios are 1.1. A 1.1 professional ratio means they get paid for their work and only their work. A day's pay for a day's work. As a business owner, I have thousands of people working to assist me. As an investor, like an example of the Tesla apartment house, I have 300 tenants helping me pay for my investment. The bank lending me $4 for every one of my dollars, and the tax department giving me tax breaks on my income. These are examples of different types of leverages. Now that's some financial IQ for your ass right there. Just told you a difference. The difference in paper assets versus real estate. That's basically the breakdown I got from that. Point number 5. Financial education increases financial intelligence. Most people invest in paper assets such as savings, stocks, bonds, and mutual index funds because they do not need or want control. All they want is to turn their money over to an investor advisor who hopefully does a good job. Out of sight, out of mind. If people want more control, the first thing they need to control is their financial education, which increases their financial intelligence and hopefully increases their financial controls and leverage ratio. Point number 6. Leverage can work in 2 ways. Leverage can make you rich and leverage can make you poor. This is why leverage requires financial intelligence and financial control. With stocks, a trader can use maybe over 30 minutes, they still gonna turn that light red. With stocks, a trader can use leverage of options. If a trader thinks the market is going up, the trader may use a call option, which is the right to purchase a stock at a certain price within a certain time. For example, if the stock is $10 today and the trader senses the price will go higher, the trader may buy a call option for $1. If the trader is correct, the stock goes to 20, the trader has made $10 with $1. If the trader thinks the market is going down, the trader may use a put option or a short stop. A put option or short the stop. So that's called the call option. Like if I think NVIDIA, what everybody been tripping on lately, NVIDIA, I think it was at like 105. So I would call a call option that NVIDIA is going to hit 107. Because it's like guaranteed it's going to hit 107. Yeah. Okay. So I've been I got this course I've been taking too. It's called, it's like about stocks and like how to read the stocks, how to research a company. It's a little course I'm taking so I can learn about investing, because stocks and bonds and all that shit that's long-term investing. Like, it's not like real estate. Like, you buy a piece of property, put a tenant in there, they're going to pay you every month. Stocks is different. But you can buy some stocks. What I'm realizing is if you buy a certain amount of stocks that pay dividends, then that could be some money coming to you every month. But you have to have like a large amount. Like $10,000 invested in the stock for the dividends to make sense. And it's still gonna be like dollars on the thousands. In other words, a trader has potential to make money if the stock price is going up. Okay, I'm gonna start that from the beginning because I started to talk and I don't want y'all to get confused because he did give out some good game right there. With stocks, a trader can use leverage options. If a trader thinks the market is going up, the trader may use a call option, which is the right to purchase a stock at a certain price within a certain time. For example, if the stock is $10 today and the trader senses the price will go higher, the trader might buy a call option for $1. If the trader is correct and the stock goes up to $20, the trader has made $10 with $1. If the trader thinks the market is going down, the trader may use a put option or a short stop. In other words, a trader has potential to make money if the stock price is going up or going down. The problem, however, is the trader has no control over the asset, just control over the terms of the trade. As expected, most financial advisors who sell mutual funds recommend diversification, say that trading a stock is risky, and it is for those who lack training and experience. Learning to trade a market, even in real estate, is an important part of an investor's financial education. Real estate investors also use options. In real estate, a call option is known as a down payment. If you are a flipper, a down market in real estate can be disastrous. Since most of my investments in real estate is based upon rental prices and operating costs of a property, up and down markets in real estate do not affect me as much. While I do occasionally flip a property, especially if someone is willing to pay me a ridiculous price for it, as I practice, I would rather buy a property and collect rent and other income for a long time. Then I look for another property to buy and hold. For those who are interested in learning about investing in up and down markets, we have our board game, Cash Flow 202, a game that teaches you to trade with play money. Cash Flow 202 is an addition to Cash Flow 101. It is strongly recommended that you start with Cash Flow 101 before moving to Cash Flow 202. There are cash flow clubs all over the world for people who want to learn the games before pursuing them. There are cash flow clubs all over the world for people who want to learn the game before purchasing them. Financial education is essential for anyone wanting to use more leverage. Point number 7. While most financial advisors recommend diversification, they are not really diversifying. There are two reasons why diversification they recommend. Two reasons why the diversification they recommend is not diversification. The first reason is the financial advisor invests in only one category of assets, paper assets. As the market crash of August 9th, 10th, 2007 revealed, diversification did not protect paper asset values. The second reason is that a mutual fund is already a diversified investment. If a hedgehog of good and bad stocks. When a person buys several mutual funds, it is like taking several multivitamins. When a person takes multiple multivitamins, the only thing that goes up in value is the person's urine. Personal investors don't diversify. As Warren Buffett said, diversification is a protection against ignorance. Diversification is not required if a person knows what they are doing. My rich dad would say, whose ignorance are you protecting yourself against? Your ignorance, your advisor's ignorance, or your combined ignorance? Instead of diversifying, professional investors do two things. One is focus only on great investments. This saves money and increased returns. The second is to hedge. Hedging is another term for insurance. For example, my 300-unit apartment house is required by a bank to have all sorts of insurance. If the property burns down, insurance pays my mortgage and rebuilds the building. Best of all, the cost of the insurance is paid out of the rental income itself. Two of the main reasons I do not like mutual funds is that banks do not lend money on them, and insurance companies will not sell me insurance against catastrophic, catastrophic, catastrophic. Hold on, why I can't pronounce that word? Catastrophic. There you go. Catastrophic loss in the market crashes and all market crashes. On to more leverage, higher returns, and lower risk. Focus not diversification. Focus, not diversification, is the key to more sophisticated leverage, higher returns, and lower risk. Focus requires more financial intelligence. Financial intelligence begins with knowing what you are investing for. In the world of money, there are two things investors invest for: capital gains and cash flow. One, capital gains. Another reason so many people think investing is risky is because they invest for capital gains. In most cases, investing for capital gains is gambling or speculation. When a person says, I'm buying this stock, mutual fund, or piece of real estate, he or she is investing for capital gains and increasing the price of the asset. For example, if I had purchased the $17 million apartment house hoping I could sell it for $25 million, then I would be investing for capital gains. As many of you know, investing for capital gains means a tax increase in some countries. Two, cash flow. Investing for cash flow is a lot less risky. Investing for cash flow is investing for income. If I put savings in the bank and receive 5% in interest, I am investing for cash flow. While interest is low risk, the problem with saving is the return is low. Taxes can be high, and the dollar keeps losing value. When I purchased the 300-unit apartment house, I was investing for cash flow. The difference is I was investing for cash flow using my banker's money for a higher return on investment and paying less in taxes. That is the better usage of leverage. What are you investing for? Most financial advisors recommend that a person invest in growth funds when he or she is young. Investing for growth is investing for capital gains. They advise older investors to then shift their growth funds into income funds or annuities. In other words, invest for cash flow when you are older. They believe cash flow is less risky and more certain. All right, so we're going to leave that one right there. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all Google the title of this video because it's not a game. And you can be tied to some. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, yeah, you already know, cuz. Yeah, man, you know we stay on that. But y'all make sure y'all check me out on IG. 1 Millionaire Mission. That's the clothing. Y'all make sure y'all DM me. Y'all want to order that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that. Make sure you Google the title of this. Google the title of this video, cause they got some spurglers out here. They out here stealing your sperm. Yeah, sperm jacking. That's really a thing. And females that want to be single mothers, so like they could have the baby could have a father, but they want to be single mothers anyways. It's the world we live in. Just pray. You gotta stay prayed up. That's why I come on here, give y'all some of the word. Pray, cause the world is crazy, but it's a millionaire mission, baby, and we gonna get these millions. You understand me? We gonna get these millions. I love you too, Shine of Mine. I'm gonna call you in a minute, girl. I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. We're gonna see what the day got for us. Been a long night, but we gotta secure that satchel. I'm gonna holler at y'all. We out.